Please like, subscribe, and consider supporting our channel. The full raw, uncensored, no narrations, no captions, and an edited version of this body cam footage can be found in the description below. Please consider joining our Patreon. Subscriptions and donations will be used to acquire more public footage related to law enforcement activities. It really helps us do original full-length reporting like this. Sharing this video serves a compelling public interest because it is intended to illustrate the consequences of driving under the influence and discourage others doing so. Defendants are considered innocent until proven guilty. Thank you all for the support.
We're good, thanks. Good evening, how are you?
Hi. It would be better if you didn't have such bright lights on me.
I understand that. Do you have your driver's license and insurance on you?
I'm going to find that, and I was talking to my husband who doesn't help me out with anything.
Okay. About?
Life.
Oh, I gotcha. Oh, you're on the phone?
I was on the phone.
Okay.
On September 29, 2024 at approximately 7:15 p.m., Officer Christopher Gallman with the Woodstock Police Department was dispatched to a complaint of a Ford pickup truck being driven erratically. He eventually located the red 2018 Ford F-150 matching the caller's description on S Eastwood Drive near the intersection of Route 14 and began following the vehicle on Route 14. He observed the driver continue to drive erratically and swerve between lanes. Based on his observations, he initiated a traffic stop and the driver pulled over on Route 14. He made contact with the driver of the truck, who was identified as Erin.
Get on my phone and find my insurance card.
Perfect, thank you. What company do you have?
Progressive.
Where are we coming from tonight?
I'm just local. I just got to get back to feed my horses.
Oh, I gotcha.
Mark.
Okay, not far. Are these your kiddos in the back?
Yes. I got two of them.
Oh, they're sleeping. We don't have to roll the window down. I was just curious.
I actually have the thing saved.
Okay. Do you know why I stopped you tonight?
No.
Well, so first thing, you turned left on a red arrow there at 14 and 47, and then you were all over the road. You crossed the yellow line. You were almost in the ditch with the whole truck. And you came back in and out. You're right in the grass.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I multitask on a regular basis.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
But I can get those. Let me go to my email.
Okay. you smell the weed from here?
Is that coming from here?
I
smelled
think
it
so.
coming
No,
walking up.
I think it's. Call me crazy. I think it's the grass.
Okay. No.
I think so.
Okay. Miss Dirks, is that how you pronounce your last name? I'm sorry. Dirks? Dirks?
Yeah.
Which one?
Dirks.
Okay, Miss Dirks. Let me ask you. Oh, okay.
Dirks.
Got the one there for the truck. There's that back. Let me ask you a question. Have you had any alcohol, any drugs of any kind?
Oh gosh.
Okay. What's got you driving like that?
Well, I have 2 kids that are just constantly on my case. Always asking me for things. And
Sure.
So,
Okay. Did you realize that you were all the way over the shoulder in the grass driving down Route 14 at any point?
yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. How'd that happen?
Trying to navigate my 2 toddlers.
Okay. What were you doing that with your 2 toddlers that got you off the road multiple times?
Picking up, trying to find their tablets.
Okay. Okay. Do you usually have motor skill issues? I noticed you dropped a couple of things while you were talking to me. I'm just worried that we're okay to make it home while we got 2 kids in the back of the car.
I promise you, I will be. I'm fine.
You're fine. Okay.
I'll be good.
Okay. Did you know that you turn left on a red arrow?
I thought I made it just in time.
It was pretty solid red when we went through, but you recognize that it was red at some point. I got you. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back with you. Okay.
Thank you.
As soon as I got out, that's all I could smell.
It's like right here. Yeah, on the way walking up to your car, yes. But I don't smell anything there.
Here, smell that.
No, I don't smell that. Oh, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. What do you think?
Where's the bottle on? She was went off the road over here.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah, her purse is in the way, but I could see it's like a glass bottle with a green top, and you can tell that it's open. But whatever. Yeah, dude, that's what it is. Yeah, it's a little more distinct back there. Yeah, but look how much, there's tons of it. Yeah. Yeah. Just cover yourself in that. Take your hand, go like that, and smell your hand. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like minty. Did you pick up the double? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I thought it was free. Lad tech. So I was like, "Ooh, I'll jump on that too." And then I called Tina. I was like, "Is this legit?" Because I didn't see a call out for it. I just saw it on the lad tech when I was signing up for this one. And I was like, right. Rich started dropping all his stuff because he was far along. Like 4-door on that and he was like, I'll work tonight.
Alright, I'll go talk to the kiddos.
There were 2 children in the back seat of the pickup truck. Erin told Officer Gallman that she was headed home. As he was speaking with Erin, he observed that her speech was slurred and her movements appeared to indicate impairment. He had her perform the finger dexterity test before asking her to exit the vehicle and perform field sobriety exercises.
All right, Mr. Oh, what'd you get there?
I put my ring on last night that was too tight.
Oh, is it swollen?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you, are you particularly tired or anything right now?
I'm always tired.
Okay. Because like I said, with what I noticed, the driving seems like you get some motor skill issues, okay? Your eyes are a little glassy. I'm worried that you're okay to drive because what I saw was dangerous. I just want to make sure we're good. So you're more tired than particular today?
I am.
Okay. Okay.
If you want to follow me to where I'm going, I'd be happy to. That'd be
Sure,
fine.
sure. First thing I want to do is just make sure that we're able to get there, because from what I just saw, I don't think you are able to get there. So what I have you do real quick, it's called a finger dexterity test. I'm going to demonstrate it for you, and then I'll have you complete it. Wait till I'm done with the instructions. But what you're going to do is you're going to touch your thumb to the tip of each finger, and you're going to count out loud 1 to 4, and then you're going to go backwards. And you're going to do the test twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. So when I tell you to start, I want you to touch your thumb to the tip of each finger and then count the number out loud each time, forward and backwards twice. Do you have any questions about that test as I've explained it to you so far?
Nope.
Okay, you can begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. I did that
Okay.
backwards.
All right. So, were you on the phone right now? Were you texting on the phone or talking on the phone? You said you were something with your husband or.
I don't know. I always.
Gotcha. Okay. What I want you to do is if you can step out of the vehicle for me and come talk to me back here real quick, okay? Can you just keep a window back down so they can check on the kiddos, make sure everybody's okay while we're standing back there? Perfect. All right, then just right here so we're out of traffic and we're safe, okay? All right. So you haven't had any alcohol tonight, no medications,
Nope.
nothing
I'm
like
good.
that? Right now it seems that you are impaired, okay? And I want to make sure we make it home, okay? Especially with the kids in the back. They're your kids, right? Son and daughter, okay? And then you were leaving the Madison house, going to check on the horses right now.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So I want to run you through a couple of tests. I just want to make sure you make it home. I'm worried about you and the kids, okay? Once we get done with that, we can be on our way. Sound good? All right. Yeah, just stand right there for a second. I'm gonna back my car up a little bit so we're in a safe spot here. Okay, we're 24. I'm gonna be 10 seats. Wheels. All right, Miss Dirks, the first thing I want to test is your eyes, okay? I'm going to give you some simple instructions while I do that. Can I have you stand with your feet together and your hands at your side? And just remain in this position while I give you the rest of the instructions. You understand that so far?
The first field sobriety exercise was the horizontal gaze nystagmus HGN test. During the HGN test, Officer Gallman observed the lack of smooth pursuit and distinct Sustain nystagmus at maximum deviation, and the onset of nystagmus prior to 45 degrees. The second exercise was the walk and turn test. During the walk and turn test, Erin did not touch heel to toe on each step and took an incorrect number of steps. The third exercise was the one-leg stand test. During the one-leg stand test, Erin failed to raise her foot in the proper fashion and put her foot down before the test was complete.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, do you have any eye problems or abnormalities?
I wear contacts.
Okay, are you wearing
contacts?
Okay, are you wearing contacts now?
Yeah.
Perfect. Can you just keep your hands to your sides, please? How's your overall general health today?
Good.
Okay. We said you're wearing your contacts now. Perfect. All right, so what I want you to do is with your eyes and your eyes only, I want you to follow the tip of this pen here, okay? With your eyes and your eyes only, okay? Keep your head still for me. Keep your head still, please. Almost done. We're going to go up. All right, thank you. All right, do you have any physical problems or disabilities? Nope. Okay. Let's stand up here on the pavement where it's more solid, and you can take a step. And you can take a step back towards your truck a little bit. Perfect. For the instruction portion of this test, what I want you to do is picture an imaginary straight line between you that goes all the way to the front of my car. Okay. What I want you to do is I want you to place your right foot on that imaginary line and place your left foot in front of your right foot with your hands at your sides. Okay. So you can get in that position for me, please. And you have your left heel touching your right toe. Perfect. Okay. Stay in that position until I'm done with the instructions. Do you understand that so far?
Got it.
Okay, when I say begin, what I want you to do is take a series of 9. Okay? Just take a series of 9 heel-to-toe steps down that line. When you get to the end, I want you to take a series of small steps, keeping that lead foot planted, and you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe. Okay? It's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3. I took 3, you're going to take 9. Keeping that lead foot planted, you're going to take a series of small steps and take 9 to heel toe steps back. 1, 2, 3. Again, I took 3. I want you to take 9. I want you to count out loud at all times, keep your hands at your sides at all times, and look at your feet at all times. Do you understand the instructions I've given you so far?
Yeah.
Okay,
1,
you may begin.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. All right, you can stand right back here for me and keep your hands at your side like the first test and your feet together while I give the instructions. You understand those instructions so far? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, hands at your sides, please. All right. All right, when I tell you to start, and only when I tell you to start, I want you to raise one leg, either leg, with your foot approximately 6 inches off the ground. It'll look like this. Keeping both legs straight with your arms at your sides while holding that position, I want you to count out loud in the following manner. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, and so on. So again, it's going to look like this. 1001, 1002, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, and so on until I tell you to. During the test, I want you to keep your arms at your sides at all times. I want you to keep your legs straight at all times, look at your foot at all times, and count out loud at all times. Do you understand the instructions I've given you so far? Okay.
Yes.
You get time for me. Once I tell you to begin, okay? You can begin. Please don't lean on your truck. Count out loud for me.
1.
You cannot lean on your truck.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10.
Keep going until I tell you to stop.
Oh. 11.
All right, you can stop.
12.
All right, come on over here so we're out of traffic for me. All right, Miss Dirks. At this point, it does appear that you're impaired by something. You're telling me you haven't had any alcohol tonight.
No.
Okay. Well, from what I've seen, you are too impaired to drive. Okay. That being said, you have 2 small children in the car with you. Okay. Is there somebody who can drive them home safely? Because at this point, I don't think you're capable of doing that.
You?
I can't do that. No, I don't have car seats. Your husband? Is that a possibility?
Are you going to take me to jail?
Yes. At this point, you were driving under the influence. I've determined that you were too impaired to drive. And you definitely can't be driving with the kids. Not to jail, to the police department and back home. But in the meantime, is there somebody who can watch your children?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's call him.
Yeah. Is for your phone in the car? Hold on.
Mind if we grab it so you don't...
Just because of traffic.
Is that okay?
Go ahead.
Yep, thank you.
Is he close by? Do you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
This will just make my divorce go quicker.
Is there anything illegal in the car right now? No open alcohol or anything? No, you can talk to him.
Nope.
Okay.
Not.
Hi, this is Officer Gallman with the Woodstock Police Department. I'm here with Miss Dirks.
Yes.
So we are currently at Route 14 between 47 and Dean. Are these your children that are with her?
It's on Bluetooth.
Oh. Can you hear me now, sir? It hooked up to the Bluetooth. So I'm asking, I'm at 14 between Dean and 47 with Miss Dirks. Are these your children that are with her? Is there a chance that you could come? Okay, that's fine. But she can come take them in the car. Okay, perfect. So we're on Route 14 between 47 and Dean. Okay. That being said, about how far do you think she's coming from? Okay, yeah, not that it's a rush. I just want to know to make sure I know when they're coming. Yeah, no rush. Please don't hurry. Correct. And then just for my information, so we don't turn them over to the wrong people, we'll be waiting here for her, and then I'll turn the children over to her. Okay? Thank you.
You going 52? 52? I'm sorry, not 51.
Yeah.
Stop talking to my kids.
It's nothing we have to rush. Mother-in-law will be here in 5 minutes to grab it. Okay. So, all right, here's your phone,
I
babe.
don't want my mother.
I mean, you asked me to call him, and that's who's coming. So.
Oh no.
Well,
No.
you don't really have a choice in that right now. Why can't? No, your mother, yeah, right. You don't want that.
Absolutely not.
Why is that?
Because they all fucking judge me for everything I do, and I fucking take care of everybody.
Okay. I'm just looking for somebody responsible who can grab your kids and watch them temporarily.
Piece of shit. He said the fucking dad, and he can't come get him.
I don't know why. I mean, does he have work? Has he been drinking?
No.
I don't know. I don't know.
What? You're sending my fucking mom over here? Piece of shit. Fucking hate my life.
Based on her erratic driving, her indicators of impairment, and her inability to adequately perform the field sobriety exercises, Officer Gallman placed Erin under arrest for driving under the influence. Before she was handcuffed, she was allowed to make a phone call so that someone could come and take responsibility for her children. She was then handcuffed, placed in the patrol car, and transported to the Woodstock Police Department for further processing. A search of her vehicle incident to arrest later yielded an open bottle of barefoot wine, and there was a travel cup in the center console that contained a liquid with an odor of alcohol.
Take me to jail.
Okay.
You do whatever you want. These kids,
Okay.
I don't
Whoa, relax.
hate
Stop.
my fucking
You don't want to see your kids to see you like this.
Oh,
Stop,
God,
stop,
God, you guys know what I have been through every day. I get I love fucking abuse pieces of shit. Don't put you don't have to do that. I am not, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, you're under arrest.
You don't have to do that.
Okay, let's go back to your children. Don't see this, okay?
You don't have to do that.
I do, because you're under arrest. And you're being belligerent, and you've almost run into traffic 3 times. So let's act right while your daughter is watching you flee. I don't want to do this to your kids, so please act right.
Thank you.
Don't make me do this to them. Gotcha. Gotcha. Do you have anything illegal on you right now? Any weapons of any kind?
You can look at me.
I will. I'm just asking you for my safety precautionary. Okay, thank you. No needles, no knives. Okay. You have a wallet or something in the car you want?
Mark.
Okay, we're gonna go in the rear of this car, okay?
Can you undo this before my mom comes?
No, I can't undo it till we get to the police department.
She won't even see it.
Okay, so let's go to the car, please.
I need to get my wallet.
I'll get it for you. Have a seat for me. Watch your head.
I want to say goodbye to my kids.
You're gonna see him in like an hour.
You're not going to jail tonight, okay? We're gonna see him in a couple of hours. I don't think right now in this condition is the time, okay?
I have to go feed my horses and
Okay.
I have to feed my kids.
Okay. Well, we'll make sure that your kids are taken care of, okay?
Oh no!
All right, can you have a seat for me, please? Oh, Miss Dirks.
I want to say goodbye to my
Okay, can you stand up for me first?
Could you grab a wallet?
We're gonna calmly explain to them what's happening, okay?
That doesn't matter.
Okay.
Hey, I think you're speeding!
I'm actually going 36 miles an hour right now.
Well, it seems like a little bit dangerous to go from 0 to 36!
That's how you merge into a 55 mile an hour road.
Incredibly fast for a turn!
Okay, move the yellow right here.
Slow the fuck down, buddy! I think you're going faster than 35!
Go together, we go together. Go together.
Again, slow down, mister! You're speeding! I expect a full stop.
Okay.
That wasn't a full stop.
What?
No, your tires have to roll back. You literally just went through something that said do not enter?
Yeah, because it's the police department.
Have respect and slow down. $95,325. 95,325. What are you doing? That door's locked. No kidding.
I mean, you tried it. Unbuckle yourself. Okay, watch your head on the way out, please.
At the Woodstock Police Department, Erin agreed to provide breath samples. Her breathalyzer test results indicated a back level of 0.183%, which was more than double the legal limit of 0.08%.
stop right there. I'll get you out of your handcuffs, okay? Just place that way for me. I'm going to release your right hand first. When I do so, place it on top of your head for me. You understand?
Got it. I'm not an idiot.
I didn't say you weren't. Standard
Stop
practice.
treating me like I'm an idiot.
This is how I treat everyone who's under arrest. Make sure the rules are clear. That way nobody makes any mistakes. We're going to do the same thing with your left. I'm going to release it and place it on
Okay,
top
I
of your
got
head.
it. Okay,
Okay.
I got it.
Okay.
I'll put it on top of
Stop,
my head.
stop moving.
I know. I'm not some piece of shit black
No one
kid
said you are.
that
Whoa,
is
whoa,
just
whoa.
wandering the streets around
Jeez.
here. Or a Mexican kid
You
who
can,
doesn't...
you can put your racist hands down now and have a seat if you'd like.
Well, you can tell me what the stats are.
I have no stats for it.
Actually, you're right. They're probably white trash.
What are you talking about? I just asked you to put your hand on your head. Just like I do everybody else I've arrested. Just a safety concern, that's all. All right, Ms. Dirks, I have to read you this form. It's called the Warning of the Motorist. I have to read it in its entirety. Some of it may not apply to you. I understand that. It's just how I have to read it. Please don't interrupt. If you have any questions, ask at the end, okay? Subsequent to an arrest for driving under the influence of alcohol or other drugs or intoxicating compounds or any combination thereof, DUI, or Section 11401, leaving the scene of a personal injury accident, you're hereby notified that. As provided in Section 11-500 of the Illinois Vehicle Code, you're a first-time offender unless within the last 5 years of this arrest for DUI or leaving the scene, you've had a previous conviction or court-assigned supervision for DUI or a similar provision or local ordinance, or a conviction in any other state for DUI or a similar offense where the cause of action is the same or substantially similar to the Illinois Vehicle Code, or a driver's license suspension or revocation for violating Section 11501.1 of the Illinois Vehicle Code, except in cases from the unlawful consumption of cannabis, except for cases where you submitted to chemical tests or testing disclosed in alcohol concentration of 0.08 or more than any amount of any other drug, substance, or intoxicating compound resulting in the unlawful use of consumption of cannabis as listed in the Cannabis Control Act.
Erin was charged with the following traffic offenses: driving under the influence, alcohol 6 to 5 ILCS 511-501A2, driving under the influence, BAC .08 or more 625 ILCS 511-501A1, improper lane usage 6 to 5 ILCS 511 to 709A, transportation or possession of open alcohol by driver 625 ILCS 511 to 502A.
For a DUI prior to 7/29 of 2016, or a Delta 9 tetrahydrocannabinol concentration of either 5 nanograms or more of whole blood or 10 nanograms or more of bodily substance for DUI on an arrest after 7/29 of 2016. A controlled substance is listed in the Illinois Controlled Substance Act, an intoxicating compound is listed in the Use of Intoxicating Compounds Act, or methamphetamine is listed in the Methamphetamine Control and Convenience Protection Act, and were subsequently found not guilty of the associated DUI charge. Considering the above, you're warned if you refuse or fail to complete all chemical tests requested, and if you're a first-time offender, your driving privileges will be suspended for a minimum of 12 months. If you're not a first-time offender, your driving privileges will be suspended for a minimum of 3 years. If you were involved in a motor vehicle accident that caused the personal injury of another, your driving privileges will be revoked for a minimum of 12 months. Personal injury is a type A injury that requires immediate professional attention in a doctor's office or medical facility, including severely bleeding wounds, distorted extremities, and injuries that require the injured party to be carried away from the scene. 2, if you submit to chemical tests or tests disclosing of an alcohol concentration of 0.08 or more, a Delta 9 tetrahydrocannabinol concentration of either 5 nanograms or more of whole blood or 10 nanograms or more of other bodily substances or any amount of any other controlled substances as listed in the Illinois Controlled Substance Act, an intoxicating compound as listed in the Use of Intoxicating Compounds Act, or methamphetamine as listed in the Use of Methamphetamine Control and Community Protection Act. If you're a first-time offender, your driving privileges will be suspended for a minimum of 6 months. If you're not a first-time offender, your driving privileges will be suspended for a minimum of a year. You're further warned that if you're a CDL, commercial driver's license holder, your CDL privileges will be disqualified for the following periods of time if you refuse to or fail to complete chemical tests requested or submit to a chemical test or test disclosing an alcohol concentration of 0.08 or more, substances or intoxicating compounds resulting in the unlawful use of consumption of cannabis as listed in the Cannabis Control Act, or use of controlled substances listed in the...
Erin was also charged with endangering the life and health of a child, 720 IL CS5, 1 to C501. Due to her state of impairment, Erin was transported to the hospital for further evaluation and eventually released pending her court appearance. As of February 27, 2025, online court records indicate that her case is still pending.
The Illinois Controlled Substances Act, an intoxicating compound is listed in the Use of Intoxicating Compounds Act, or methamphetamine is listed in the Methamphetamine Control and Community Protection Act. If you have not had a prior 12-month disqualification of your CDL privileges will be disqualified for 12 months. If you have had a prior 12-month disqualification of your CDL privileges will be disqualified for life.